All right, and I think we are a go. Yes, we are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the final race of the round of 12. Race 32 of 36 as NASCAR's best are in their hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina, back at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, but on the ROVAL, the road course portion of Charlotte Motor Speedway. This treacherous 17-turn racetrack has had its up and downs, but mainly chaotic moments from Keselowski and Rick Allen's iconic call and too hard through one to the dramatic finish at the end of that race to Chase Elliott hitting the barriers and coming back to win it all to the rivalry between Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick in 2021 and the moments that we've seen in the next gen era from Christopher Bell to AJ Allmendinger to Kyle Larson. Let's see what happens this year as it's now time for the command. Crank them up, gang. Crank them up. Oh boy, yep. The turn 7, that tight hairpin just before they enter onto the oval portion of Charlotte Speedway. And this has happened last year when everyone went hard breaking into that tight hairpin of turn 7, and Tyler Reddick had to battle back after that moment with Austin Dillon, and he rallied back to a solid finish, advancing himself into the next round. But we'll see what happens this time as 37 of NASCAR's best roar their engines in Charlotte, North Carolina for 109 laps on the ROVAL portion of Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Bank of America ROVAL 400 coming up next. Hey, what's going on, Jessica Norman? I'm sure we can all agree that Shane Van Gisbergen will win another road course. Well, it's going to be pretty tight, to be honest, because on the pole, Tyler Reddick got the pole for this race, just beating Shane Van Gisbergen for this race. So it's going to be pretty tight, but on the long run, I think it's safe to say that SVG is going to be the favorite going into this race. So no surprise there. Yep, 2 more weeks until Talladega. I'm sure you're excited, Jessica. Sonic Smasher and get a free large drink in the Sonic app this month only. That's one hand smash daily speed Sonic Smasher plus a free large drink when you order in the app. It's the QB1 of Burger Kings. What's good? I'm Josh Johnson, and I play 14 different teams. In fact, nobody switched teams more than I have. Oh, you've been ready since then? Oh, okay, nice. Glad to hear that. Yeah, last week was crazy. Last week definitely was crazy at Kansas, especially with that finish with my boy coming home with the dub. How about that? My boy Chase Elliott got the dub last week in dramatic fashion. After Danny Hamlin tried to wall his employee Bubba Wallace for the win, but it didn't work, and Chase Elliott rallied to the finish. This morning you watched the 38 car flip on board, the onboard shot. Oh, I'm surprised that the camera lasted during the flip of Zane Smith. Yep, this is the last road course race of the season, and the cars are now rolling out. The cars are now rolling off on this 2.25 mile racetrack of Charlotte Roval. Yeah, I did hear that. Chase Elliott said let's effing go on Radioactive. Yeah, I did hear that. Yep, Tyler Reddick on the pole for this race, just beating out road course specialist SVG for the pole. You mean SVG, not SPG? Hey, NASCAR fan. Grandpa, I qualified good. That doesn't matter. That doesn't mean anything, Ty. The real race matters more. Grandpa, I crashed last week. That's, well, at least you didn't flip, Ty. Yeah, definitely cloudy. I'm just, I'm just looking at it on the TV screen. It is very cloudy, but at least but at least we have the rain tires just in case it does rain. So there's that. These drivers got to be careful not to go too hard through the turtles. Our starting lineup: Tyler Reddick just beating out Shane Van Gisbergen, the road course ace, for the pole, rounding out row number one. Then in row number two finds Ty Grandpa Gibbs and Kyle Larson, the winner here last year. Row three finds Christopher Buescher and Michael McDowell. Great qualifying run for McDowell. Then Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe running out row number four. Then running out the top 10 positions, AJ Allmendinger and Ross Chastain. Allmendinger, the 2023 winner here at the Charlotte Roval. Row 6 finds Ryan Blaney and Bubba Wallace. Row 7 finds William Byron and Denny Hamlin. Yep, William Byron in that beautiful Valvoline blood cancer united scheme. That's a beautiful scheme to give back to the kids battling with those types of diseases. It's a great cause. In row 8, last week's winner, Chase Elliott and Ty Dillon. Chase Elliott, the two-time winner in the Charlotte Roval. Row 9 finds Joey Mickey Logano and Cole Custer. And rounding out the top 20 positions, Austin Cindric and Daniel Suarez. Row 11 finds Justin Haley and Brad Keselowski. Row 12 finds Riley Herbst and Zane Smith, who was on his roof last week at Kansas. Thankfully, is okay. The row 13, Alex Bowman looking for redemption after being disqualified last year alongside Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 14 finds Carson Hocevar and Kyle Busch. Rounding out the top 30 positions, Ryan Preece and Noah Gragson. More like Denny Hamlicker. And last year, Joey Logano was knocked out of the playoffs but then knocked into the playoffs after the disqualification from Alex Bowman, leading to his third Mickey Mouse championship later that year, last year. Hopefully that's not the case this year again. Then running up, then row 16 finds Todd Gillen and it's Cody Ware. Row 17, Josh Berry and Josh Bilicki battle the Joshes. Row 18 finds John Hunter Nemechek and Austin Dillon second to last. And rounding out the field, Eric Jones dead last. Ouch. Yeah, I hope so too, NASCAR fan. Since he got lucky last year, thanks to that disqualification that NASCAR smashed Alex Bowman with, or that NASCAR slammed Alex Bowman with last year. Well, we'll see what Chase Briscoe can do. We'll see what Chase Briscoe can do here at the Roval. Yep, 17 turns around this 2.25 mile racetrack of Charlotte Roval. And the drivers are now making their way down pit lane to test their pit speeds. Yeah, more like Denny Hamster. Yep. And the lights are out on the pace car because this track is so long. So they only did like 3 pace laps to test out their tires and get warmed up. This race. 109 laps, just over 400 kilometers around this track. What the fuck is a kilometer? I'm pretty sure turn 7 is going to be the action corner around this place. This is a very tight hairpin. Hope that Grandpa makes it to the playoffs. Well, he's not. Well, Ty Gibbs is not part of the playoffs this year. He wasn't part of the playoffs to begin with this year. He did make it last year, but didn't make it far. Yep, SVG is nicknamed Kiwi. And speaking of SVG, he scored his first ever top 10 finish on an oval just last week at Kansas. So very slowly but surely, SVG is starting to figure out the ovals. But as of right now, it's time to go racing on the Charlotte Roval. 37 of NASCAR's best make their way off the oval portion of Charlotte Motor Speedway. Pace car pulls off the track, crowd is on its feet, and who will be the 8 drivers moving on to the next round, and who will be the 4 drivers eliminated after today. Tyler Reddick, SVG on the front row, green flag is in the air, and the Bank of America ROVAL is green. That was a little shaky on the restart as SVG and Tyler Reddick already bumping and banging as it came to the start-finish line to take the green. It's everybody already starting to go, oh, and already, of course it's Kyle Busch. Of course it's Kyle Busch stalled on the track. That didn't take long. Oh my gosh, that's terminal damage. That car's crab walking already. Not even a corner in, and Kyle looks to be done. Yikes. Yep, the toe link is broken on that 8 car. Ouch. Everybody down breaking into the backstretch chicane. Single file for the most part. Everybody jostling for position, trying to get in line. They make it through cleanly. As Ty Gibbs working all over the back bumper of Kyle Larson for third as they make their way through the front stretch chicane. Oh, there's a contact for Kyle Busch. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, I think Kyle just lost it from that transition from the front stretch to the road course portion. He just lost it. Yikes. Nothing's gone right for that 8 team, for that 8 bunch. Into the hard braking zone of turn number 7. They make it through cleanly. Around the outside, or the right side, goes Chase Briscoe around the outside of Christopher Bell. That's for the 7th spot. No harm, no foul. Yep, and Kyle's done. He's going to the garage. Well, not probably done yet. They'll probably have to make some repairs to that toe link. But his day is pretty much in the dumps already. Didn't even get a chance. Kyle was just probably like, every goddamn week. Oh, SVG with a deep send through turn 7. He's got the preferred line going into the oval portion, but Reddick has to drive off the high side, and he maintains that position. He maintains the top spot. And Kyle, what happened? I don't want to talk about it! Whoa. Josh Berry and it's Cody Ware. Missing the backstretch chicane, they come to a complete stop and they continue. That's what they have to do whenever they miss the front stretch chicane or the backstretch chicane. They have to come to a complete stop at that exact same area. And if you don't come to a complete stop, you'll have to do a pass through. Yep, there it is. Penalty for missing the chicane, must perform a stop and go and in the designated area. But if you don't, then it's a pass through pit lane. But back to the battle for the top spot that's still going on between Reddick and SVG. SVG tried to do a diamond in turn 7 to get a better launch, better than Reddick, but still Reddick is still maintaining that gap over the 88. Whoa, that was a bit sloppy for Reddick that time. Here comes the 88 to the outside. SVG goes around the right side of the 45, side by side through the oval portion. Into the front stretch chicane. SVG is going to have the preferred line going into turn 16. And SVG goes to the point. It's still pretty much early in the race, but here's what happened to Reddick. Whoa, yep. Yeah, that was a bit sloppy for Reddick going through that backstretch chicane. Hit that turtle, launched way up in the air. Bam! Right there. Yep. Gisbergen had a pretty good arc getting into that backstretch chicane, while Reddick didn't. Not allowed SVG to get by the 45 like that. What was the first NASCAR video game I've ever played? NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. That on the GameCube. Yep, the Turtles. That's what they call it on the Charlotte Roval. They call those things the Turtles. And we all know that classic meme. I like turtles. But up front, no surprise. Up front of this race field, no surprise. The road course specialist, SVG, leading the way at Charlotte Roval. How? Because you were not a NASCAR fan? I mean, I didn't start playing NASCAR video games until the same year, 2008, the year I started watching NASCAR. So, but the first NASCAR video game I've ever played was again NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup on the GameCube that very same year. The What was the recent game I played? Well, right now, right now on my Xbox, I'm currently making videos about the game I'm playing called Forza Motorsport. Yep, Forza Motorsport is the game I'm playing right now, just for race nows until NASCAR 25 comes out. Yeah, me too, NASCAR fan. I'm ready for NASCAR 25 game. But again, if only NASCAR 25 had physical copies instead of being just digital only, I would get it right away. But since it's digital only, I'm gonna have to wait a few weeks after. Yes, since NASCAR 25 is digital only, I'm gonna have to wait a few weeks until I can get it on my Xbox. If only it wasn't digital only and we could get physical copies. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Whoa. 3 wide. Allmendinger trying to take advantage of the 2 Gibbs cars through the front stretch into turn 1. He's got the edge over Bell, and he clears both of those guys. Wow. Whenever I first get the game, these are my choice to pick. Cup, KB, Xfinity, Sam, Truck, Ben, and ARCA 30 car. So it's Kyle Busch for Cup, Sam Mayer for Xfinity, I'm guessing. Truck Series, Ben Rhodes, and ARCA Series, Cletus McFarland. Did I get those correctly? Okay. All right. Cool. And meanwhile, this is for the second spot as Kyle Larson has gone by Tyler Reddick. Now Reddick is under attack from Ty Gibbs. That's for the third spot. But up front, SVG has already opened up to like a 3-second advantage over second place Kyle Larson. Made a series, but not on the channel. I did use it in NASCAR 2011, the game, and in NASCAR Ultimate Edition. I've been doing this series. Oh, interesting. Yeah, make sure you're taking care of those tires, Reddick. Oh, and NASCAR 09 too? Cool. Nice. Oh, Cindric has missed the backstretch chicane. He's come to a complete stop, and he's back rolling once again. And whenever I first get NASCAR 25, I'm going to do your series. Nice. Cool. Have fun. Have fun with it. And here's how Allmendinger got by the 2 Gibbs cars of Briscoe and Bell. The front stretch chicane. The Bell went in there a bit too deep. Contact made. And Allmendinger says, "You two keep battling. I'm going to take both these spots. Thank you very much." Yep. And Reddick again, sloppy entrance to the backstretch chicane, and that's how Larson got by him for second. Oh, Justin Haley and Cindric getting into it. Oh, it spun him out. Yikes. Yikes. Hmm. Yeah, Cindric not on the best of spirits right now behind that 2 car. Not in the best of spirits behind that 2 car after he's been rubbed up twice right now. Oh, here's Daniel Suarez on pit lane, the first to dive to pit road for his pit stop. I guess you're gonna do Patrick Star sleeping for stage 1. If nothing else happens from this point out, then yeah, pretty much. Suarez down and away, 12.6. Now Cindric's on pit lane now. There's Cindric. Oh, yep. There's where he missed the backstretch chicane a bit too hot. Oh, same with the 66 as well. Cindric down and away with the 10.5. And here comes some more takers. Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, William Byron on pit lane. And I saw another one diving onto pit road as well. That's Ty Dillon. Also, Alex Bowman's on pit lane getting service stuff. Elliott's down and away, same with Briscoe. 10 flat and 9.8 for Briscoe and Elliott. Now Carson Hocevar is on pit lane, same with Eric Jones. Blaney's down and away. Whoa, that was close. That was close between Blaney and Bowman. Missed the auto owners paint scheme of the 19. Yeah, I kind of missed that paint scheme too. The scheme that was ran by Martin Truex Jr. Missed Kyle whenever he used the M&M's car. The M&M's car. Yeah. We all miss it. But unfortunately, Mars Incorporated is no longer, is no more. And here comes some more takers. We got Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, Christopher Bell, and Ross Chastain on pit lane for their services. And Denny Hamlin's on pit lane as well. Chastain down and away with a 9.8. Also, Logano's on pit road, Nemechek, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on pit lane as well. Same with Riley Herbst, Josh Berry. Hamlin's down and away. And Logano's down and away. Yep, no grip on the Roval. As I mentioned before, the road course at Charlotte Roval is pretty treacherous. Here goes Ty Gibbs to the inside of Noah Gragson through the hard braking zone of turn 7. Gragson moves out of the way. And that allows Ty Gibbs, Ross Chastain, and Christopher Bell to follow through. All penalty for John Hunter Nemechek. Too fast entering for the 42. Ouch. Too fast entering for John Hunter Nemechek. I wonder if KB stayed in Hendrick. Well, to be honest, in 2007, Kyle Busch wanted out of Hendrick Motorsports, and he wanted to go to Joe Gibbs Racing. And we all know what happened. Once he joined Joe Gibbs Racing, he was flat out. Lights out. He was lights out. Nope. And yep. And here comes the leader, Shane Van Gisbergen, to pit lane. Is he gonna? Are the leaders gonna follow him? Yes. Here comes Larson into the pits. Buscher stays out. Allmendinger comes in. Reddick stays out. Imagine the five crashed like he did whenever he raced here at Charlotte. Oh my, yeah. When Kyle Busch was trying to exit pit lane and Larson was trying to go in, late decision, and they both collided on pit lane on entrance. Oh my. Well, as green flag pit stops continue to cycle through, Chris Buescher is now the leader here at Charlotte Roval. Oh, whenever Larson was in the lead. I still don't know what incident you're referring to, Kylan.
To your wireless plan. Don't settle for less. Get more with a free 5G phone and real unlimited data from Straight Talk. More ways to connect. Stream the last lap of the race. And when you spend less with Straight Talk, you can get more moments to yourself by getting something for them. Switch to Straight Talk and get a free 5G phone on us on America's most reliable 5G network.
Oh, looking back at Kyle Larson as he got by some lap cars. Getting by Bubba Wallace, it looks like. That's SVG getting by Bubba Wallace. Getting by the drivers who have yet to stop. Yep, they're making their way past the drivers that did not stop. Zane Smith, Brad Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, Chris Buescher, and Tyler Reddick are the drivers that have yet to stop. Oh, this is tight between Justin and Keselowski. That was tight. Oh, watch out. Keselowski really got tied off that corner. 4 wide, entering turn 5. It looks like that's not going to work. Somehow they did not wreck there. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Jesus, this is tight. 4 wide, entering turn 5. Gosh, man. That is close, man. Holy cow. Oh, man. Wow. How they did not wreck there is beyond me. 4 wide entering turn 5. Jesus. Wow. That's the difference between NBC turning into Fox. I just hope this is the only one time they're showing kids on camera. I hope this is their only time they're showing kids on the camera. Hmm. Interesting. So Busher is intending to go the rest of the way on the same tires. The rest of the way for stage 1 on this same set. But is it going to work though? Probably not, because for second place, SVG has run down Tyler Reddick, and here he goes to the inside, going back to second spot. Yep, and SVG is gone. No contest right there. Meanwhile, looking at this gaggle of cars right here, as Chase Briscoe looks to the inside of AJ Allmendinger for that position, but to no avail. And here comes Larson to the inside of Reddick, going for the third spot, and he's going to take Ty Gibbs along with him. So Larson and Gibbs both into the third and fourth spot, and Christopher Bell rounds to the outside, or to the right side, taking that fifth spot away from Reddick now. That's the difference between new tires and old tires right there. Yesterday was also the Austin Green 87 Express with his P2 finish in Xfinity. Yeah, shout out to Austin Green finishing second yesterday in the Xfinity race at Charlotte Roval. Yep, no surprise. Difference between old tires and new tires. Here comes Shane Van Gisbergen diving to the inside in turn 7 from Busher, and he takes the lead. Yep, no contest right there. SVG back to the point here at Charlotte Roval. NBC is turning into the NASCAR track. What? Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so why commercial with 5 to go? I mean, I mean, Charlotte Roval is a pretty long course, so I guess that's why. Charlotte Roval is a pretty long course, but still, y'all couldn't wait until the stage ended. Y'all couldn't wait until the stage ended, then go to commercial. Come on now. And there goes Larson by Busher. Now Larson goes to the second spot, and Ty Gibbs is going to try to follow through to the inside. He's gonna have the preferred line entering the backstretch chicane. No contest, clears him before they enter the chicane. I wouldn't go that far, NASCAR fan, that NBC is now turning into Fox. I wouldn't go that far. They still have their issues, but they're nowhere near as bad compared to Fox. They're nowhere near as bad compared to Fox. With Fox, they just constantly go to commercial. Like, commercial, then 5 minutes later, after showing the broadcast, another commercial. 5 minutes later, another commercial. It's wash, rinse, repeat over and over again. If this was Fox. Oh, the fan cam. I see what you're saying, Kylan. Yep. Yeah, Bubba Wallace right now, he is not doing so hot right now. Minus 41 behind the cut line. And here comes Chastain to the inside of Busher going into the backstretch chicane. He clears him. That's for the 5th spot. Now Michael McDowell's going to have to deal with that. And no contest again as McDowell grounds on the right side of the 17, side by side through the oval portion, turn 3 and 4. Yep. Here comes Allmendinger, Busher, Blaney on pit lane. I guess this is a strategy call to come in before the stage ends so they can restart near the front on stage 2. I guess that's the strategy that they're doing. When Allmendinger, Busher, Blaney, Suarez, Reddick, Bowman, Custer on pit lane. The same with Bubba Wallace. Fox literally put a commercial on the final laps. I mean, oh my gosh. That was a bit close coming off of pit lane. And Cindric down and away. All right, they just got off pit lane because pit lane is now closed with 2 laps to go in stage 1. Why did they put Prime Video with NASCAR? I mean, to be fair, Prime Video has been amazing this year, to be honest with you, Kylan. Compared to Fox, it's no contest. Amazon Prime Video covering NASCAR for the 5 races this year, they smashed it out of the park. this year with their broadcast, the energy. They even had pre-race show with a pre-race stage. That was amazing what Amazon Prime did when they covered NASCAR for 5 races. Final lap in stage one, SVG comes across. Oh, this was the close call exiting pit lane. Oh, man. That was close between Cole Custer and the inside pit wall. Wow. Huh. You couldn't watch Pocono because it was on your birthday party? Oh, I see. Yeah, but for but as of right now, this Roval race for the first stage, it was mainly tame. Mainly SVG taking over for Tyler Reddick, and he's been lights out ever since. Even with a bit of strategy play on pit lane, with pit stops, some pitting late in the stage, but in the end, nobody can stop the road course specialist right now as SVG wins stage number 1 at Charlotte Roval. So Larson comes across second, Ty Gibbs third, Christopher Bell fourth, Ross Chastain fifth, Michael McDowell sixth, Chase Briscoe and Chase Elliott seventh and eighth, William Byron coming across in 10th, and Ty Dillon rounding out the top 10 for stage 1. Well, that wraps it up for stage number 1. Stage 2 is coming up next from Charlotte Roval.
Sometimes things fall right into place. But other times they just fall. Because you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLife.com. Awesome. And SafeLife can come to you for free anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road.
June 21st is your birthday, but somebody's birthday, and I thought I could do it on my birthday. Oh, I see. So your birthday was on that Saturday. I see. Your birthday was on that Saturday, and you had the birthday party the next day, which was the day of the Pocono race. I see what you're saying now. Will SVG or AJ win, or Tyler Reddick or William? It's for right now, Jadarius Williams. So far, it's SVG with the preferred winning ways here for now. But again, we're only one stage into this race, so a lot can still happen.
this guy about to have a really good time. She's taking her time having a good time. I'm celebrating 20 years of good times. Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Morongo, good times.
Understanding because Roval is wild. Yep.
NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Toyota, let's go places. And by Progressive, save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. Bank of America building in uptown Charlotte and Bank of America Madcap. Great to see so many people here enjoying this Sunday afternoon. Just north of the Queen City, you're at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I can tell you that Valvoline Global, Hendrick Motorsports, and Blood Cancer United are teaming up to bring awareness to pediatric blood cancer on one of racing's biggest stages. In a unique collaboration with September's Blood Cancer Awareness Month, partners have unveiled a one-of-a-kind paint scheme. On NASCAR Cup Series regular season champion William Byron from the 24 Valvoline Chevrolet, enjoying VIP treatment today at the local children response.
Yeah. Once again, I love that paint scheme that William Byron has. That stop blood cancer scheme. That stop blood cancer scheme with the confetti all over as the scheme. I love that. Supporting a cause for children with blood cancer. I love that.
Surprisingly, the shortest pit boxes on the series. You'll fit there, right? It's Charlotte Motor Speedway. Well, keep in mind they're very, very small. So these crew chiefs have got to
When Ryan Blaney won here, it was absolutely crazy. Yeah, that was all because Jimmie Johnson trying to keep his Jimmie Johnson trying to win at the Charlotte Roval, slid it into the final chicane, and took out Martin Truex Jr. in the process. And Ryan Blaney slipped right by both those guys to win the inaugural race here at the Charlotte Roval. Oh, you love Tyler Reddick's scheme? Yeah, I like that too. Supporting or promoting the NBA back on NBC. That's a pretty cool scheme too. And here they come. Here they come. Yep, as expected, the drivers who pitted just before the stage ended, like Christopher Buescher, AJ Allmendinger, and other company drivers, they are staying out because they pitted just before the stage ended. Oh, it looks as though Larson's gonna beat SVG off pit lane. Wow. Oh, whoa, whoa! What is Ross doing? What is Ross doing? The heck? What just happened? What happened to Ross there? Gets off pit lane cleanly. Oh, where's he going? Where's he going? Did he? Where are you going, Ross? The heck? He just went straight. Where are you going? Okay, that was odd. You also love the 24 car and also the 8 car looks real good. Yeah.
Worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Respirate won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before.
It's going to the real super speedway. Yeah.
Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about breastfeeding for COPD.
And that's how you grow better words.
That's your whole pitch.
No, Jordan.
Thanksgiving turkey sucks back.
Bro said, "Hey, I'm gonna be like in 2022 at Indianapolis Road Course." Yeah. I'm trying to take a shortcut, but the roads are blocked off. There. There's Chastain again. He just. Where was he going? Where was Chastain going with that? And there goes all the positions he just lost coming off pit lane. Yeah, he just completely misjudged it and went straight. Where are you going, Ross? Where are you going, dude? Trying to create 2022 Indy road course again with that shortcut? No. Oh my gosh. Ouch. Yikes. Now Ross Chastain is 30th because of that. He's like, hey, I'm going to go straight into a wall. It looked like it because he completely missed the corner coming off pit lane there. All right, here we come. Stage 2 time. So it's Allmendinger, Buescher, Blaney, Suarez, Bowman, the top 5. To the restart zone. Green flag, stage 2 underway. And Allmendinger on the jump. And already SVG wasting no time trying to get by Larson. Trying to be the first guy on fresh tires to get through this field. And he will do so, taking it from Larson. Now he has a lot of traffic to deal with. He's going 3 wide underneath Bubba Wallace and Austin Cindric, and Larson's going to try to follow through. And he's got it. And same with Larson. Just getting clear of Bubba Wallace. But here they come into the hard braking zone of turn number 7. That sharp hairpin before the oval portion. And there they go. Fanning out. 2, 3 wide. Somehow they make it through cleanly without any problems. There goes SVG right by Bowman. No contest. Just got by Custer. Now he's past Bowman. Already up inside. Up to the 6th spot, it looks like. And there goes Larson to the inside of Custer, trying to follow through. And Larson takes over that position from Custer. As 3 wide, Titan pack racing through the front stretch chicane. Somehow they made it through. My gosh. It's a hornet's nest back here. Oh my gosh. Whoa, tight. Oh boy. Oh, hang on to it, Briscoe. A little contact. Oh! More contact between the 1 and the 19. Somehow they make it through. Oh, they're still bumping and banging. And there goes Larson right by his teammate Alex Bowman for that position. Oh, man. And Alex Bowman just shut the door on Christopher Bell there. My gosh. Oh, wow. Everybody hopping that curb in the front stretch chicane. Turtle hopping. Go. Whoa, contact. Look out. That was close. Oh. Look at me, Grandpa. I'm in 14th. Focus, Ty. Well, it was a little bit of a chaotic restart, NASCAR fan, but everybody's starting to get settled in now. Yeah, everybody's starting to get settled in. Yeah, definitely, Kylan. Well, there's something we haven't seen all race long so far. The sun is trying to peek out from the clouds. Whoa, heavy brake locking. A lot of brake locking. What is that? What is going on? Oh, his Cindric goes spinning. Look out, watch out. On Hocevar comes to a stop after missing that chicane. Oh, toe link it looks like. Oh, is it Hocevar again? Oh, yep. Huge lockup into that chicane. It wasn't enough to stop the sliding for Hocevar. Gets into Cindric. Oh, Hocevar. Oh, man. Nope. That wasn't enough. Uh, hmm. It's kind of close to see if Hocevar came to a stop or not, but oh, yeah, that's pretty hard contact he did with Cindric. That's a broken toe link. Now, did he come to a stop? No, he didn't. He was still rolling very slowly. Hocevar was slowing down very slowly, but didn't come to a complete stop after missing that chicane. Oh, oh man, Chastain did a good job avoiding that chaos. Oh, Hocevar. No. Oh, oh. Oh, that's a flat tire. That's a flat tire for Hocevar. Yep. And for Cindric, that's a broken toe link. Yeah, it's safe to say that Cindric's championship hopes are dashed now. It's safe to say that Cindric's championship hopes are dashed. But up front, it is still AJ Allmendinger off the restart, continues to lead the way here at the Charlotte Roval, looking for his second win at the Roval after he won here in 2023. Looking for his second win at the Roval.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising
Yeah, Cindric's done, I'm afraid. Yeah, he's not making to the next round. Mm-hmm.
dependability comes standard. Chevrolet, let's drive. Everybody be asking me, man, does the neutral actually work? Bro, you get a month for free. It's free. Why you asking me and not doing it for yourself? First month is free. I'll get you some trophies, man. Alright? All these folks turn keys for energy for free. They gotta get this money. The energy multiplier shit free. That keeps you focused without the tears. This is a bridge with liquid IV.
COPD is an ugly reality. I watch as this world just keeps getting smaller. But then, Trelegy helped us see things a little differently. Three medicines in one inhaler, Trelegy keeps airways open for a full 24 hours.
Hope the 5 doesn't win because I was at the hospital whenever he won the race. Are you referring to last year when Kyle Larson won at the Roval? Or was that a different race you're talking about?
Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor for some breathing, chest pain, mouth and tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful all day and night.
No comment.
Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand in front of the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
this one. Seagulls. Oh, I like it. How are you doing?
Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. All right, we're back once again as Allmendinger continues to lead, but he's being hounded by Ryan Blaney and Christopher Buescher. NASCAR 25 is going to be so funny whenever everybody goes backwards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Especially Michael Rooks. Oh, Buescher trying to do a diamond, trying to go high and exit low, but to no avail. Trying to get by Blaney. Oh, you're gonna do it sometime? I do that sometimes, but mostly in NASCAR 08. Oh. Oh, Blaney's coming out to pit lane now. The same with Tyler Reddick, it looks like, right behind him. Yep, Reddick's on pit lane as well. And Chase Elliott, Bubba Walls, Cole Custer, Joey Logano on pit lane as well. And Elliott's down and away. Also, Zane Smith on pit row, same with John Hunter Nemechek. Reddick's down and away. And Logano's down and away. Yeah, now what does Ross Chastain do? Does he stay out and try to get stage points, or will he come to pit lane? What strategy will he pull this time? Oh, battle for the lead. Battle for the lead. The 16 and 17. Briscoe, not Briscoe. Allmendinger being hounded by Buescher. Busher not allowing Allmendinger to get away so quickly. Chase Briscoe is really good. He can definitely make it to the next round. Yeah, definitely. Yep. With these two battling for the lead between Allmendinger and Busher, that's allowing SVG to starting to reel in the top two leaders. So it won't be long now until SVG, till Shane Van Gisbergen catches up with these two. Yep, there's where SVG has an advantage on breaking into the corners. Now the top three are about nose to tail for this battle for the lead. Oh, really tight through the first two corners, through 3 and 4. Now they're coming up on the hard braking zone of turn number 7. Here they come. What will SVG do to try to get by Busher? Jeez, SVG. He's saying that, and while he's taking second place away from Busher. Wow. He said that these cars are terrible while he's saying that while he's going for the lead. What? What the heck? Okay. You're saying that these cars are SHIT, like these cars are bad, but you're saying that while you're in the lead. What? Anyways, Allmendinger now comes to pit road now. That was odd. That was a bit odd for SVG to say that. Yep, now SVG's back up front, but watch out for Kyle Larson, who's sitting in third, right behind Busher. Yep, and there goes Larson to the second spot, just taking it away from Busher. Got a good arc into the front stretch chicane. Oh, little contact. Little contact, but no harm, no foul.
It's the QB1 of Burger Deals. There's only one fuel. That can drive the performance you demand from your car. New 94 octane, the highest octane on the market. Present camera sale is on. Save 20% on finds for you and your family. Plus earn Kohl's cash at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs rolling into Vegas. We're the field of favorite to cash in for a chance at the title.
It's showtime in Vegas.
NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs this Saturday from Las Vegas at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on the CW. Every cheer, every move, every it all comes to
All right, and we are back.
Charlotte Speedway and the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs continue here on USA with the Bank of America ROVAL 400 League. If he's taking the time, Jim Burton with you on a lovely Sunday afternoon here in North Carolina. Time to check out which drivers are on the move. Brought to you by Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain. After that pit lane hiccup, he's up 19 spots. Yeah, those 19 spots are very important. He's up to 11th.
Dang, up 19 spots already for Chastain. Picking them off one at a time. Nope. Jeez, look at this gaggle of cars going on. Yeah, no chance that Chastain tries to hold off Allmendinger with those fresh tires. Yep, no chance. Now Chastain goes to run the right side of William Byron, trying to take over the 12th position, and he's going to do it just before they enter the front stretch chicane. Short pitting? Is that what Chastain's planning to do for this? Coming to the end of the second stage, and that's what I'm guessing. Planning to short pit. Oh. Yeah, so I'm guessing by the end of this race, it's going to be a battle between Ross Chastain and Joey Logano to get that final transfer spot into the round of 8. So that's what I'm guessing. But up front, it is still SVG leading the way here at the Charlotte Roval, putting on a dominant performance as of right now.
Bank of America. Ever wonder how NASCAR Cup Series playoffs work? Outlast the cap. Finish first among the championship 4, and you're doing donuts and victory lap. Now you're up to speed. commercials where they stand in front of the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need? Yes. What happens in this one? Seagulls. Oh, I like it. How are you doing? Only pay for what you need. My car. That's too much work. WeatherTech is so much easier. Laser measured floor liners up here.
Oh, and Byron's on pit road now. Probably doing the short pit before this stage ends. And we are back once again, and more takers coming into pit road just before pits close. Got Christopher Bell, Daniel Suarez, Chris Buescher, AJ Allmendinger, Michael McDowell, and one other driver who's pitted. Oh, Ryan Preece. Also, Justin Haley's on pit lane. Same with Brad Keselowski, Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman. And Briscoe's down and away. And Bubba Wallace is down. A little bit of extra time waiting for Josh Berry to pull into his pits, but he's away. Denny Hamlin down and away. Yep, I believe SVG is going to come down pit lane this time by. Is he? And the answer is yes. SVG comes down pit lane. And where's Kyle Larson? Where's Larson? And yep, Larson pits just before the leader reached the start finish line. So yeah. Yep, Larson just made it before pits closed. He just made it before pits closed. And Larson's down and away. Same with SVG. So Reddick stays out. Blaney stays out. And Chastain is going to collect a lot of stage points coming to the end of this stage. Yep, there's Chastain. There's Elliott. And there's Larson coming off pit lane. Right behind those guys. Yeah, might as well save those tires, Larson. No need to push right now. No need to push. Just save your tires. Save your tires. But looking at Chase Elliott right now, he is caught up to Ross Chastain. Chastain has been caught by Chase Elliott. And there goes Elliott around the right side, going for the fourth spot, and it looks as though he will. He will do it just before they enter the backstretch chicane. Logano under attack from Daniel Suarez as they take the final lap in stage 2. And Suarez not quite close enough yet to Logano to try to make a move. Your dog ran out? What? That's not good. Oh, and here's SVG coming up on Chase Elliott right now. Oh, what's Chastain trying to do? In turn 7, he's taking the pressure to his teammate SVG. He's trying to retake that 4th spot away from SVG side by side, but SVG says, "No, sirree, teammate, I'm having this." But nope, Chastain fights back, and Chastain retakes the 4th spot away from SVG. But up front, Ryan Blaney on a different strategy call rounds the front stretch chicane, and Blaney will win stage number 2 at Charlotte Roval. Reddick finishes 2nd in the 2nd stage. Elliott will come around and finish 3rd. Chastain 4th. And it's SVG, Larson, Bell, Logano, Suarez, and Custer, the top 10 for stage 2. Both pretty tame stages for the first 2, but now coming up on the final stage, which is 59 laps in order to get to the finish. 59 grueling laps around this 2.25 mile racetrack. So don't go anywhere. Final stage coming up next. Let's hope the final stage is good. You know, we can only just hope. Well, we'll see about that, definitely.
Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and other problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, neural and glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects and those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how GoBanFi affects you. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder. Imagine what could be on my feet. Imagine what could be. Couldn't be.
I hope Denny Hamster loses. Well, he's been battling. Well, Hamlin's been battling with a tight race car all race long, so I think it's safe to say that Hamlin is not winning this race. Thank God. It ain't the track problem, it's the next gen's issue. Yeah, I can agree with you on that, NASCAR fan. Even though I still believe that the next gen on the road courses has improved slightly, but there still needs to be work on these cars. Again. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on a second. All right. 2022, there was a lot better, but then we had we had then we had 2023 to 2024. Now they've gone bad. I mean, I mean, 2023 and 2024 weren't bad. They were decent at best. They were decent at best, in my opinion. Um, Unfortunately, NASCAR fan, I don't think NASCAR is going to bring the I don't think NASCAR is going to bring the Gen 6 back. As much as I would want them, but at this point, we just got to accept the fact that the Gen 6 is not coming back. They can't bring back a previous car. Yeah, NASCAR can't bring back a previous car. All right, pit stops. These are the guys that did not stop. So Elliott comes off pit road first. No, Reddick actually. So Reddick, Elliott, Chastain, Logano, Custer, Blaney, Dillon, Jones, Stenhouse, and Herbst. The funny thing when the new Toyota nose was introduced in 2024, it what I wasn't used to them, but now I am. Yeah, not gonna lie, NASCAR fan, when they introduced the new Toyota for the 2024 season, I hated it when it at first. I hated the new Toyota when it was first released. But now about a year and a half into it, I've gotten used to it. The Ford, I was already used to it. Yeah, same. When they introduced that dark horse Ford Mustang for the 2024 season. Funny thing about this, I used to hate the next gen, the Gen 7, but after 3 years, oh, wow.
face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change your scalp after treatments without talking to your doctor. What will you do with your
Oh, you used to hate the Gen 7, but now you like it. Um, I can respect that. Me, I was about 50-50 when the next gen first came out, especially with the way it sounded on track because it sounded way different than the Gen 6 with the dual exhaust. With the dual exhaust. But now, I'm used to it now. Hmm.
Congrats to those 8 people. Still with a chance to win the big bucks. I'll show you something from just a moment ago that affected Ryan Blaney and the 12
Oh,
team.
what happened to Blaney?
Clean on the right side on the way up. You're going to see the tires get hung. A little bit of a bobble on the right rear. Right there with the hang. You saw
Oh,
the tire wasn't tight. Had to work on the jack.
the right rear wasn't tight enough. Can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. And at least they made it. At least they're already advanced into the next round. But still, you cannot be making those mistakes.
So ready to get this third stage going. And we will do that when we come back. NASCAR live here on USA.
Whenever the first time it came out, I was like, that thing is ugly. But now I'm at just these cars that look good. Again, respectable. Respectable.
Or we can look at some investment options.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
The word to wisdom of the family.
Eat more wings.
Wow. Let that sink in. Kids, I think you all agree that these were words that your grandfather used.
Before taking breast treat for my COPD, I had bad days. Days ruined by flare-ups that could permanently damage my lungs. Then I talked to my doctor about breast treat, and I noticed things changed. Breast treat gave me better breathing. Starting within 5 minutes, my lung function improved. Breast treat also helped improve my symptoms and was even proven to reduce flare-ups, including those that could send me to the hospital. Now I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Breast treat won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take breast treat if prescribed. Breast treat may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about breast treat for COPD.
Show bestsellers passionate, where no matter what your holiday traditions are, you're always at home. Whether you're making extraordinary or extendable holiday takes, or creating a perfect frozen space with our modular seating, shop holiday deals and make lifelong memories with Ashley.
Come on, craziest touchdown ever.
Tennessee time. Music City Miracle.
I just snags it, tough running like it's double.
Gen 6 was good, but the Gen 7 is better now. Again, it's respectable. I get it.
Yeah, because he's not going to say it's everything. If he did say it, he'd go,
New customers get $5 to get 200 if you're backwards. Pay instantly in bonus packs. The crown is yours. Slowly edging our way closer to getting stage 3 underway. Let's take advantage of that and check in on the pit box results. With our Hall of Famer Dale Jarrett. DJ, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's been interesting so far. If we think about the points that have been gathered so far, just outperformed the other number 22 team, but no him out looking at the 19 car. This is going to be a grueling third stage here with the way these cars are driving and the off that they have. Chase
They're doubled up now. They are doubled up now.
Yeah, I talked to Joey Logano earlier this week. I said, what information do you want? He said all of it. He got the points update just moments ago.
You clear communication to Joey Logano. He knows what's at stake. He knows who he's racing. He knows.
All right. Pace car off. Let's get the final stage underway. So it's SVG and Larson on the front row. Through the final chicane. Green flag, final stage underway. And once again, SVG on the jump. Oh, Suarez! Whoa, look out! Suarez trying to make something work. He trying to take advantage. But now to second place, Christopher Bell trying to make something work. And Bell goes to second. Oh, my. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Oh, everybody's still jostling for position, but now they're coming up into the hard braking zone of turn 7. A sharp hairpin. Here they come. Oh, it's very jammed. 3-4 wide through that tight section in turn 7. Somehow they made it through cleanly. But up front, SVG is under attack from Christopher Bell right now. Going through the backstretch chicane. Yeah, Christopher Bell, he is not backing down. He wants that lead. Well, apparently Christopher Bell got a better launch than Kyle Larson. That's my guess. To go a bit further deep in the field, there's Denny Hamlin going by Noah Gragson, and right behind him, Ross Chastain, who is fighting to get into the next round. He's trying to make up as much ground as possible. As he goes by Noah Gragson, not quite clear yet. He's going to have the preferred line going into turn 6. Now he's clear. Now into the hard braking zone of turn 7. Oh, nose to nose, bumper to bumper. But they make it through cleanly once again. But up front, it is still SVG over a slim margin. With a slim margin over Christopher Bell. And he's going to take the offensive mode. Bell on the offensive, trying to take advantage from SVG. But here comes Kyle Larson. Side by side for the lead. Oh, contact. Watch out. Christopher Bell, he's gunning for it. He is going for it from SVG. Oh, but again, SVG has a preferred advantage into the front stretch chicane, and he keeps the lead once again from Christopher Bell. Wow. Oh my gosh. You don't think these drivers are driving as hard as they can? Think again. Yeah, Christopher Bell literally on the apron trying to take advantage from the 88. But SVG said, no sirree, Bob. I'm keeping this lead. And Larson nearly took advantage from both of those guys. Oh my gosh. But what's going to happen now coming into turn number 7? Oh, Dylan hard into the tire barriers. That's in between turn 5 and turn 6. A lot of left side damage to the 3. He keeps trying to keep it going once again. And caution is out. The yellow's out. And that's a lot of damage to the left side of that 3. Whoa, way too hot. Oh, into the barriers. Into the tire barriers. Went in there way too hot. Yeah, Austin Dillon went into turn 5 a bit too hot and slid off the course and into the tire barriers.
Let's get to a key source of your asthma inflammation, eosinophils. Enter Nucala. It isn't your rescue treatment, and it's not a steroid. Nucala is an easy-to-use auto-injector you do just once a month on Nucala reduces eosinophils and
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? I still have my eyes on SVG, but I'm still keeping my eye on Kyle Larson. If this was the Xfinity Series race, we would be close to the end. True. Yeah, because the Xfinity Series race and the Truck Series race were both 67 laps. They were both 67 laps. Oh, you have your eyes on Suarez? That's an interesting pick.
In this Bank of America 400. Started to see some pretty spicy action between Van and Larson. Looming. Pit lane is open. Tell us more about Bubba Wallace, kid.
Yeah, Charles tonight told me this morning their main goal at a minimum was to stay in touch and contention all day. They really haven't been a factor, so trying something different here. Taking the first tires, devastating the car is getting tighter.
Yeah, that's true. Daniel Suarez did win the Xfinity race in Mexico. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, beef! Now beef between Riley Herbst and Ty Dillon. Don't know what's going on there. Don't know what went on between those two.
Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue problems, urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about breastfeed for COPD.
What? Can I, can I show us? Can I can I show you a NASCAR shirt? Um, maybe next stream I'll wear a NASCAR shirt.
Patience is a virtue. I say game's on in 15 minutes, which is why we got to go. It's to go time. I'm gonna start the car.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Like the rugged Colorado. The highly capable Silverado 1500. Powerful Silverado HD. And the uncompromising Silverado EV. With the off-road ready Trail Boss family, dependability comes standard. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Oh, for Talladega. All right. There's still some repairs being done to that tire barrier where Austin Dillon hit. Oh, there's an onboard shot from Austin Dillon. He's battling with Zane Smith. Oh. Yeah, pretty much frustration between him and Zane Smith. And, yep. I guess that was payback. Did Zane Smith get into him? I don't know. I don't know if Zane Smith got payback on him or what. But all I know is Dillon just went off the course and hit the tire barriers. Very odd. Bro, what? Stanley Fletcher, shut up. Why would you complain to me saying that my channel sucks and I'm an a-hole? Like, who are you, dude? No, you're out of here. No, get out of here. No, get out of here, Stanley Fletcher. You're not coming to me saying that my channel sucks and I'm an a-hole. Shut up with that. How does he think this is? The 30th said, "Take a look at what he did at Kansas." Yeah. All right, here we go again. What will Christopher Bell do this time? As last restart, he tried multiple times to get by SVG. What will happen this time? Through the restart zone, green flag back in the air once again. I was dead even that time. SVG tries to block Bell this time. And he still maintains the top spot from Bell. Now Larson's going to try to run the right side to clear Bell for second spot. Can he get it? Yes, he will. Larson back up to second. Now setting his sights on the leader. Now here they come once again into the hard braking zone of turn 7. Oh, Allmendinger a little wide there. No harm, no foul. We're riding on board with both Ross Chastain and Joey Logano trying to make up as much ground as possible. Oh, looked like a lockup there. Looked like there was a lockup in the middle of the field. Somehow they still make it through. Oh, now Chastain. Oh, Hamlin tried to block that line, but Chastain already has the preferred line going into turn 1. Meanwhile, up front, Kyle Larson, he is on the prowl right now, on the back bumper of the 88 of SVG. Oh! Gisbergen almost shut him off there. But Larson, he is on the prowl right now. Here they come into turn 7. Where will Larson go this time? Hard braking into turn 7. That was a little bit of an aggressive move, but he's alongside the 88. Side by side, here comes Larson. Larson side by side with the leader. That's the first time he's ever gotten alongside the 88. He's going to have the preferred line. Enter the backstretch chicane. Can he get it? Oh! Contact! And Larson's through! Larson goes to the point. And Christopher Bell's going to try to follow through. Side by side for second. Bell's going to have the preferred line as they enter the front stretch chicane. Yep, and Bell's through to second. For the first time this race, Kyle Larson goes to the point at the Charlotte Roval. Oh, now Allmendinger is going to try to have an advantage on SVG, but now he's under attack from Chris Buescher once again. That's for the 4th spot. Here comes Buescher to the inside of the 16. Oh, contact! More contact! And so far, Allmendinger holds off that challenge, and here comes McDowell to the outside of the 16. The 17. Now McDowell's going to have the preferred line in the front stretch chicane. And McDowell's through to past the 17 of Buescher. Up inside the top 5 now. But Buescher trying to fight back with the crossover. Not going to do it. Yep, you mentioned it, Kylan, that you have your eyes on Daniel Suarez. He's in 7th right now. On board with Chase Briscoe now in the 19. Oh, contact between Priest and Suarez, looks like. I don't know if that's for position or what. Was that for position that Priest just got by Suarez? And yes, it was. Priest got by Suarez for the 7th spot. Now back with Ross Chastain, who is fighting as hard as he can to get as many positions down if he wants to advance into the next round. Oh, and Herbst goes spinning. He keeps going again. Oh, Herbst and KB. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Kyle Busch already having a tough day after that lap 1, turn 1 incident. And Kyle Busch just said, "You're done, Herbst." He's had enough. Kyle's just had enough of Herbst blocking him in the backstretch chicane. Hey, welcome back, NASCAR fan. Kyle Busch just gave the chrome horn to Riley Herbst after Riley Herbst put the block on KB on the backstretch chicane. And you know Kyle Busch with the tough day he's having already, being multiple laps down after that turn 1, lap 1 incident, he's just had enough of Riley Herbst and just spun him. Hey Kyle, what happened with you and Riley Herbst? Fuck you! That dude shouldn't have been blocking me in the first place! I've had enough of his BS!
The NASCAR Cup Series playoffs here on USA continue with the Bank of America ROVAL 443 laps to go. A lot to still play out here with so much on the line. It's an elimination race, and we're determining who the 8 will be that go through.
Hey Riley, what happened with you and Kyle? I don't know what he was doing. I didn't do anything to him. Yep, in the front stretch to Kane, he's like, you know what? That's it, kid. You're out of here. He was like, you're out of here, kid. Yep. He's like, you're out of here, kid. Oh, pit stops. Here's Buescher on pit road now. Four tires and fuel, and he's down and away. After all, he was mad when Sam took the win away from him. Grandpa, I want the lead. Well, you have to work for it, Ty. Where are you right now? You're nowhere near the front, so focus. No, you're not, Ty. You're in the 54. Stop lying to me that you're in the 19. Yeah, no surprise that it's Cody Ware has the worst average finish on road courses. Yep, no surprise there. Oh, Cole Custer with the penalty. Too fast entering. Ouch.
He's 18 below the cut line at the moment. Chastain gets past the 9 of Chase Elliott, which is Chastain back to 13 from Ghana doing a nice job. One of the best runs he's had in the 22, just holding strong in 15th and a point to the good currently.
Round of 8 for sure for Chase Briscoe, but championship 4, that might be a bit of a stretch, but we'll see. We'll see. And here's some more takers. Allmendinger and Keselowski on pit lane now. Same with Alex Bowman on pit lane. Also, Ty Dillon's on pit lane. Yep. And Allmendinger down and away. I've always thought Colleague Racing was a one-car team. Well, no. Yeah, Giggles doesn't deserve to be in the round of 8. Yeah. He got lucky last year thanks to a disqualification from Bowman. Hey, Giggles, you're not making it to the playoffs so far. How do you feel right now? Stop bothering me! Well, that's because they're doing green flag pit stops, NASCAR fan. They're in the middle of green flag pit stops from the looks of it. Oh, here comes Christopher Bell on pit lane now. To pit lane now. Here's I think that's Priest. Yep, Priest. Suarez on pit lane now as well. And Justin Haley and Tyler Reddick also on pit lane as well and getting serviced up. Bell is down and away. Hey, Cody, how do you feel to get the lead at Daytona? It felt great. Just going to keep it at that. Hey Briscoe, you won at Pocono and Darlington, but you're not making it to the playoffs right now. It's still like a long way to go. How are you doing so far? Could you quit bothering me, interviewer? I'm busy. And here's the leaders. And here comes the leader, Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson entering the pits right now, but SVG stays out. Yeah, same NASCAR fan. Same NASCAR fan. Josh Berry, he did not get a chance this postseason. Wrecked out the first two races, then a Bristol caught fire. Ouch. Larson's down and away. Oh yeah, big advantage for Larson. He's coming out right in between Logano and Wallace. Big advantage for Larson over Christopher Bell. Yep, SVG still has yet to pit. Same with Chase Elliott and Ross Chastain, I believe. Yep, and here comes the leader, SVG, onto pit lane, this time by.
Move, counter move. Shane Van Gisbergen coming to pit road. He said, I just don't have the grip early and runs that those guys have. And overall, the longer we run, I just need more grip.
Looks clean on the rights, now to the lefts. And SVG is down and away. Now Chase Elliott's the leader, but he still has to pit. Elliott still has to pit. Here's Logano in for his service. Logano's down and away. Now Larson goes to the point. For now. Oh. Oh, the right front was a little slow on Logano. It looked like the right front was a little slow trying to get it off. Well, so far it's getting down to the wire, but up front it is Kyle Larson back in position, back in control at the Charlotte Roval as we have more pit stops happening. Bubba Wallace and Denny Hamlin, the two that were battling for the win at Kansas that got into each other on pit lane now, but now they're on good terms. Wallace down and away. And Hamlin's down and away.
What are you doing up there? I'm just posting the number of visitors to the Homes.com network this month. It's become the go-to home shopping site.
Got another 14,000.
What? Gotta go back up.
Oh, 17,891.
Just tell me some commas and zeros.
Plus 7.
What?
That's sweet. 25,000 more. Any reason why you can just go with over 100 million or even a billion visits a year?
Homes.com, the place to find a place.
Can I make a NASCAR diecast series? Well, I've been showing off my NASCAR diecasts on my community posts. So, as far as making it a video or different videos about what diecasts I got, I don't think so. I think I'm more comfortable with making community posts of what diecasts I got. Alright. And we are back. Mm-hmm. Oh, 3 wide, right in front of. There's Bubba Wallace and Joey Logano battling for position right now. And it looks like Wallace will take that position. Logano in 22nd right now. Jeez. That's another position lost because Wallace got by him. Here's Byron onto pit lane now. There's William Byron and also Josh Berry on pit lane getting serviced up. Byron's down and away. Cindric's on pit lane now. Also Riley Herbst. Meanwhile, looking at Ross Chastain as he continues to pick up some positions, getting by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for the 14th spot. And here's how he did it. Whoa, Kyle! Oh. Ooh, that was close. I guess Ross Chastain kind of used Kyle Busch, the lap car, as a pick to try to get by Stenhouse, and it worked to his advantage. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Yeah. All right. Insurance? What? Yeah, clearly not flashy enough for Denny Hamlin, who's in 22nd right now.
need to do, currently sitting plus 30 right now, is simply have that car all rolling on all four tires and get them into the
Make the SpongeBob Squidward and Patrick voice. Why? Why?
in this round of 12, which has seen a couple of awesome races so far. Blaney, Atlanta, and New Hampshire. They got the loss. Huge controversy last weekend in Kansas and a brilliant win at the hands of Chase Elliott. Who's going to do it today? And who gets eliminated today?
Sarah Benzino. Brandon Foley. Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
Show the TV. Well, show. Can I show you the TV? Well, this is the type of reaction that you're only trying to get from me, because if I showed the TV, I'll get hit with copyright claims, and I don't want to risk that. So unfortunately, Jasmine Ford, I can't show the TV, so you're only getting my reactions from this race, because if I showed you what's going on the TV, I'll get hit with copyright claims and possibly a copyright strike. So I don't want to take that risk.
That's something was different. Really? I called it. It's Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Have you heard about Blue Chew?
I understand,
Small.
but my cable service doesn't have the USA network. Ish. Well, do you have direct TV stream to try to watch the race there?
The ladies, put your hand out and you're welcome in advance.
When you think horses, you think boots. You think boots, you think cowboys and cowgirls. You think cowboys and cowgirls, you think honky-tonks, Friday nights, and $2 beers. Because it's payday. You think payday, you think hard work and all the people who do those things that make the world work. And now it's Saturday night, rodeo night. So you're thinking horses, which means you're thinking boots. You're thinking boots. You're thinking
You have Xfinity stream, but we only have specific channels. I have NBC, which will be the last race next week, I believe. Um, you should probably get direct TV stream, Jasmine Ford. That's my advice. You have the Xfinity network, so I don't know if that would work. Well, do you have direct TV stream on your phone? Do you have direct TV stream on your phone? Ouch. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Jasmine Ford, but like I said, this is the only type of reaction that you're getting from me, because if I showed the TV of what's going on the track, I'll get hit with copyright claims, and I don't want to risk getting another copyright strike. So, sorry, but it is what it is. Yeah, I believe the round of 8 races will be streamed on NBC. Forgot to look at the schedule because I have a picture of the NASCAR TV schedule. We watch it on Hulu, but you have to pay for it. I think at least for the NASCAR stuff. Um, for are you talking about for the round of 8 races? Because the last time I checked, I believe the races for Talladega, Martinsville, and Phoenix are going to be on NBC, but for Las Vegas, it's going to be on USA Network. That's the last time I checked. The race next week at Las Vegas is going to be on USA Network, but for the last 3 races of the season, Talladega, Martinsville, and Phoenix is going to be on NBC. And meanwhile, Tyler Reddick's on pit lane now. Same with Brad Keselowski.
Truck Series race, a crazy end, and last night with the Xfinity Series, also crazy end to that race. So this thing is far from done. And Reddick and the 2311 camp just have to keep on digging. There's still 27 laps to go. About 8 or 9 laps, I imagine, until we see the 5 to 8 and the 20 come to pit road if they kind of leapfrog on the same cycle they've been having. Parker, is that what you're hearing out of Larson? About 8 or 9 more?
They haven't quite given an update on that, but more so as Jeff just pointed out about the speed of that 88. It's been incredible to listen to the amount of info that they've been giving Kyle Larson about what SVG is doing, including those minute info, even the backstretch chicane. That's where he was gaining so much on Kyle Larson. That he's got to move his breaking point forward to match what the 80 is.
Yep, 26 laps to go, and the gap is starting to shrink between Larson and SVG. The gap is about a second and a half. SVG is starting to eat into Larson's lead. Starting to close the gap very, very largely right now. Because once again, SVG has an advantage on braking. Yep, I just looked as well, Jasmine. Yeah, Talladega, Martinsville, and Phoenix are going to be on NBC. Yep, I was right. And meanwhile, back to this race for the lead. SVG is closing in fast. And here comes Christopher Bell in for possibly his final service of the race. Christopher Bell is in for the possibly last service of the race. Bell's down and away. Chase Briscoe's on pit lane now. It still will be on TV right for NBC. Yeah, of course. Oh, right rear will. Was that right rear tight enough for the 20? Was the right rear tight enough for Christopher Bell? Got to keep an eye on that. What races are in the round of 8? Las Vegas, Talladega, and Martinsville. But don't look now, but SVG has closed the gap on Larson. It's only a matter of time when SVG gets by him for the lead. Oh, got a good arc through the center of turn 7. Into the backstretch to Kane. SVG continuing to hound the pressure to Larson. Continuing to mount the pressure on Larson. Got a good exit off the backstretch to Kane once again. Holy cow. Is he going to take advantage to the front stretch to Kane? No, he's not. But again, he has such an advantage on braking. Wow, look how he closed in on the 5 there. Look at how he just closed in on the back bumper of the 5. Oh. Got a good arc through the center of 3 and 4. Once again, it's on the bumper of the 5. But I think turn 7 is where SVG is going to get him. Here they come into the braking zone in turn 7. Yep, there he goes. There goes SVG. Yep, I saw it coming. That turn 7 turning point. That turning point in turn 7 is where SVG had the run or the advantage. So SVG goes back to the point. Logano down and away.
Two stop with the 22 lap left to the right 23. He said, "You make the call." Paul said, "Come to pit road, partner."
Hey, Marty, for the 20, Christopher Bell just told them go hard. They are going to pit again in this stage to see if this works out for them. They see 3 stops into the last caution here for the 20 of Christopher Bell. So he's going as hard as he can right now, knowing he'll stop again.
Going hard. As hard as they can. They just told Christopher Bell, go as hard as you can. Here comes Ross Chastain for possibly his final service of the race. His final stop of the race. But up front, it is now SVG back in control. Back in control at the Charlotte Roval. But how long will they stay out there, knowing that they have to pit at least one last time?
That's one hand smash and Steve Sonic Smasher plus a free large drink when you order in the app. It's the QB1 of Burger Deals. When you see that, you know it's not cold. You want the coldest. The cold lager, cold filter, cold package. It's the cold refreshment. Cool light. Choose chili. today, someone offered to buff my bras for a deal on the wood. I said, thanks, I would. Then I told them about hotels.com. Members save up to 20%. With that kind of discount, you will stay at a place.
You're expecting SVG is gonna win. For now it looks like it. For now that looks like the case. Oh, Larson's giving it up. He's coming down to pit lane now. And Larson's down and away. And he comes out just in front of Christopher Bell. Larson comes out just in front of Christopher Bell. Now the question is, when will SVG pit? When will Shane Van Gisbergen pit? Ross Chastain once again on pit lane. Oh, Chastain penalty! That is not what Chastain needed. Ouch! Oh, you can't. That's not what Chastain needed. Oh, that was not what Chastain needed. That might have cost him right there. That might have cost him. That might have cost Chastain a shot at trying to advance into the next round right there. Yep. Whoa. What's going on? What is Keselowski doing? What's Keselowski doing? Oh, Keselowski, no power. No power for Keselowski. That was a wise move for Keselowski to get off the track right at the inside chicane, at the backstretch chicane. Wise move by Keselowski. And here's SVG on pit lane, possibly for the last stop of the race. Whoa! That was close. That was close. Almost contact with Austin Dillon. There's the gap. But this was a close call. Whoa! That was close. Dillon coming out. SVG coming in, sliding on those brakes. Oh man, that was close, but didn't lose as much time. Didn't lose much time though. So this could be the battle for the win. between Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, and 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 SVG, and possibly Chris Buescher as well, if the race stays green from here on out. If Austin didn't go out, that means he wouldn't lose it. Yep, pretty much. Yep, far from over. 17 laps to go. Yep, 17 laps to go. It looks like it's going to be a battle between SVG, Christopher Bell, and Kyle Larson. Larson trying to get into race winning form after being on a bit of a slump. He's trying to get back into winning form. But can he do it?
Bank of America. $7 for a coffee? Nah. How about side salted caramel toffee iced coffee with cold foam for only $2.99? It's fancy without the pricey. Better yet, try it for free when you purchase the Sonic app. There's only one fuel that can drive the performance you demand from your car. New 94 octane, the highest octane on the market. Only at Sunoco. Truex is legal even if they're mutual. Save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance. And his branded look is the gentleman. Only pay for what you need. Liberty.
A Chewy order is on the way for Jaws, who never lets go of what he loves. At least not until Dad gets on Chewy and gets it something new to love. Delivered fast. So Jaws can always live his best life. One mouthful at a time. Low prices and fast shipping. Your life with friends. There's Chewy. Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Word the wisdom of the family. Eat more wings. Wow. Let that sink in. Kids, I think you will agree that these were words that you used.
Hey Lawson, how do you feel being in first right now? Quit bothering me, Lee! Quit bothering me, Lee! I'm trying to focus here. Oh, here's the battle for second as SVG has caught up to Christopher Bell with those fresher tires. I think he's going to get by him going into turn 7 right here. Yep, here he goes. Yep. Christopher Bell couldn't hold him off. And SVG up to second, now setting his sights on the leader. Yep. Not if SVG has something to say about that. But meanwhile, back with Ross Chastain, he is in the middle of a hornet's nest right now, trying to make up as much positions as possible, trying to get to Joey Logano. But it's getting harder and harder and harder. Yeah, I don't think Larson has the car to try to hold off SVG. He is right on him. SVG is right on him. It's that tire advantage that SVG with pitting later. And there he goes to the inside. Oh, contact. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Jesus, Larson. Oh my gosh. Jeez, my goodness, Larson. Really shutting him off. Really shut him off. Oh, contact again! Oh, yikes! Yikes! Oh my gosh! Oh. Still side by side, but it's going to be over right there. Golly! Talk about being so aggressive, man. Talk about being so aggressive, trying to hold off SVG there. Oh, with the bump! Put the bumper to him! Oh, you can't... Don't get too crazy, guys, because Christopher Bell's right behind you. Oh! Oh, watch out for Christopher Bell. Watch out for Christopher Bell. Ugh! Jesus. And he just muscled past SVG, but now Christopher Bell's right on the back bumper of the 5. My gosh. My gosh. Holy cow. There goes SVG once again, passing Christopher Bell back to the second spot. Now he's going to try it again. Holy cow, nearly wrecked himself. Larson nearly wrecked himself trying to hold off SVG. My gosh. My gosh, Larson. Holy cow. Holy cow. Then on the backstretch to Kane. Gosh. Literally muscled his way past. Uh-oh.
SVG knows that he's kind of, anchored the bees in the 5 car. The driver of the 5.
Now here comes SVG once again, closing up to the bumper of the 5. What is he going to do now? What is he going to do now? Huh? Now Christopher Bell just pitted. What does that mean now? Oh, now SVG's on the bumper of the 5 once again. What's going to happen now? What's going to happen now? Yep. Or maybe. Nope. Larson's like, no harm, no foul this time. SVG's right by him now. Oh, here's Chastain with the pass on Logano now. Oh, and Logano's pitting. Logano's pitting with 11 laps to go. What could this mean now? Oh my gosh. Yep.
Always the master strategist. We'll see if this plays out or not. Remember when they did it just a moment ago? We mentioned this was in the playbook to stop one more time today, and this could be the decision of whether or not they make it to the round or not.
This could be the difference between making the next round and not.
So 1.5 lap stop speed. Let's see if the one answers the call when they say on the track.
How will this play out on the long run? 10 to go this time by for SVG.
Sat down with us before the playoffs began. He said last year was brutal, missing out. I was sad, and then I turned that sadness into anger, and then into motivation. He said I have to get through this year, being in the playoffs.
Yeah, Chastain, he is on a mission right now. He wants to advance into the next round. Of course, it's side-by-side commercial. Wow.
Stream the last lap of the race. And when you spend less with Straight Talk, you can get more moments to yourself by getting something for them. Switch to Straight Talk and get a free 5G phone on us on America's most reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, official partner of NASCAR. Find us at straighttalk.com and more.
So far, Chastain continues to stay out. There's a fresh set waiting on him. There's the fresh set of tires waiting for him. But does Chastain take the risk or does he stay out?
Like taking a break from the stresses of life and work. I like when I'm logging everyone's hours so I get to sit for a while. I like when I make
Oh, Jesus, Logano! Jesus, Logano, talk about... My gosh! Just shoved Zane Smith into Eric Jones. Wow.
take pictures and I don't know, I've never been on.
Gosh, dude.
So there I was, scrolling eBay. When I saw this, still in the box. Like the exact same one my mom wore.
Coming back around through the front stretch. Oh, Larson's giving it up. He's coming to pit lane. What could this mean? Since Larson's pitting, what could this mean? What could this mean? SVG continues to stay out. Yeah, that's the leader, but the fight is between Ross Chastain and Joey Logano trying to get into the next round of the postseason. Hmm.
Add another twist to this. Shane Van Gisbergen told Stephen Dorn a few laps ago, I feel like the right rear is coming apart.
Right rear coming apart for SVG? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Manage that right rear the best he could? Hmm. I'm guessing from the looks of it, SVG is gonna try to manage his tires and try to make it to the end. Yep, Chastain's staying out. Yeah, why would you try to stay out when you're trying to make it to the next round of the postseason? Why take that risk? Why take that risk? Yeah, with 7 laps to go, with that, yeah, they're coming to 6 laps to go. With that amount of time, I don't think Logano's going to make up 8 positions. No, no chance in hell that Logano makes up 8 positions. And here's Larson getting by Busher for the 3rd spot, and he's got it. Larson's got it. Six laps to go. Logano trying everything in his power to make up as much positions as possible, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough for Logano. Whoa! Look out! That was close between Berry and Chastain. That was close. There goes Ty Gibbs right by Ross Chastain. That's another spot, I believe. But this time by 5 laps to go for SVG, trying to hold on. Oh, that's another spot that Chastain lost. Just lost that spot to Chase Briscoe. That's a pretty big gap for from Chastain back to Hamlin. So I think for the looks of it, Chastain's good for now. I think Chastain's good from now. Yeah, as of right now, the field is pretty much leveled out. Whatever good Logano had left in his tires is pretty much gone at this point. Oh, the gap is now 4. The gap is now 4 positions. 4 points. Got to keep an eye on that. Yeah, Logano, he is pushing it at this point. He is pushing it at this point. He's coming up on John Hunter Nemechek. Here's Logano going around the outside of the 42. That's another position. That's another point. Maybe not. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a nail biter. Yeah. Three laps to go now for Van Gisbergen. 3 to go for SVG. And the gap between Chastain and Logano still maintains at 3. But for how much longer? How much longer will that gap stay like that? Now Logano's being hounded by Cole Custer. Here comes Custer to the inside of Logano. Nearly contact. That was close. Oh my. That was close between Logano and Custer. And so far for the leader, SVG over 17 and a half, about 17 and a half seconds over Christopher Bell. He's pretty much on cruise control. After a dominant performance at the Charlotte Roval, he's trying to close this deal out with the win. Meanwhile, for second, Kyle Larson has caught up to Christopher Bell. He's gunning for second right now, but that's pretty much all he's going to get because SVG is 17 seconds ahead of the second place battle. Oh, and Eric Jones just missed the backstretch chicane. Looked like he came to a complete stop and continues going again. This time by 2 laps to go for Shane Van Gisbergen, the road course specialist. The only thing that he does not want to see is a yellow. He wants to see that white flag. He wants to get to the white flag as quickly as possible. And as for Joey Logano, I don't think he has enough. I don't think he has enough in the tank to make up 3 positions. Yeah, there's no way. But as for me, bye-bye, Mickey Logano. Bye-bye, Mickey Logano. You ain't winning your 4th Mickey Mouse Championship yet now until we get to 2026 because it's an even another year, so whatever. But as for now, bye-bye, Mickey Logano. Bye-bye, Mickey Logano. SVG going down the backstretch chicane once again, trying to get to the white flag as quickly as possible. He's played this strategy to perfection as the battle for second is going on between Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson, side by side into the backstretch chicane. But Bell still has the preferred line, and looks like Larson's going to get it. Still side by side, but this time by white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank for Shane Van Gisbergen. And Larson goes up to second. Oh, but Hamlin's now up to the back bumper of Ross Chastain. And here comes Todd Gilliland. Todd Gilliland on fresher tires. He's trying to hound down Chastain. Oh my gosh. Oh, defend, Chastain. Defend! Defend! Oh, no rear grip that Chastain's saying. There goes Todd Gilliland by. Oh boy. And meanwhile, SVG is off the road course portion. Man, Gisbergen is really sliding that car. My gosh. It's really sliding those rear tires. But SVG, the road course specialist, looking for his 5th road course win in a row. And with this win, he's going to be 1 win away from tying Jeff Gordon's record of 6 straight road course wins. Through the banked portion of Charlotte Oval for the last time. The battle for the transfer on down low. But SVG comes into the front stretch chicane one last time. Shane Van Gisbergen has done it again. He's dominated the day, and he wins at the Charlotte Roval once again. What a dominant performance by SVG. Now the fight for the transfer between Chastain and Logano. Chastain fighting for all it's worth. Fighting for all it's worth. Oh, Chastain slipped it. He slipped it. Oh, but here comes Bowman. Oh my gosh. Ah, what? No way. No way. What's Chastain gonna do now? He's too far back from Hamlin. He's so far back from Hamlin. No way. No way. Oh! He took out Hamlin! Oh my gosh! And what? No way! What in the world? How? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What in the world? Jesus! What the heck? Oh my gosh, way hot. Wow, what? Oh my gosh. And Chastain tried to back it. Chastain tried to backwards across the line. What in the world? And nope. What in the world? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, as for SVG, that's his 5th road course win in a row. He's 1 win away from tying Jeff Gordon with 6. But I'm flabbergasted at what Chastain tried to do. I'm flabbergasted, man. How in the... I'm flabbergasted.
Speedway. And as always, when SVG wins a race, he'll autograph the rugby ball.
And there it is again. He's gonna sign the kickball. and kick it into the fans once again. There it goes.
You said, hey, I've got a rear tire issue. Was that the smoke we saw on that final lap?
Yeah, just started getting hot and slopping around, but put also rice, fall, and Christmas dropped really good and got a little rough, but man, the battle was awesome. And really think, Jimmy, I lost the next three, and whenever I did the rest of the race, unbelievable. Really enjoyed that, and that's a long time waiting, hoping the yellow wasn't going to come out.
And I want to ask you about that rough racing with the five and the
Wow.
You had to get your elbows out, didn't you? Because you said, hey, Chris, I didn't like it when the non-playoff guys race me that way.
Yeah, like I had a little bump and sent it by accident, and he just slammed me and then sort of set it off. But I'm all for it. It was fun, and I hope he's not too pissed off. But hopefully it was good to watch too.
One win for Trackhouse Racing, but the other Trackhouse Racing driver out of the playoffs, well, Chastain is with Kim.
That's right, Marty. Out by 4 points and 2 mistakes on the day by Ross, but 2 rebounds. Put yourself in a position in the closing laps where you had to have the driver of your life. Your spotter, Brandon McReynolds, said before the last lap, I need a perfect lap. You need a perfect lap. If you had that last lap back, what would you do differently?
I'd restart the whole day, Kim. Harvick, Chevy, Trackhouse Racing. They expect so much more out of me, and just being on pit road. Oh, I go back. I went off the end of pit road and didn't turn. I had more room and just trying to get to the yellow line, and just completely started the downfall there, and then came off out of the pit stall and double clicked up into third, and just unforced errors, just terrible.
Ay.
It's heartbreaking for almost 200 employees at Trackhouse, all our teammates, our CR engines, everybody that makes this go around with Jockey and the Moose, Kubota. It's Justin hired me to carry this one car to drive it and to be a leader, and I just completely unraveled our day. We hit the speed. Last lap,
Joey Laguna advanced to the round of 8. Yep, here it is. Chastain just literally Hail Married it into the corner, takes out Hamlin, and tries to back it across the line, but it was too late at that point. Bowman got by him. There's Logano. Wow. Oh my gosh.
So I can go to bed knowing that they're building me to be the best I can be, but I've got to make those right decisions in those moments where I'm not on autopilot, but when I come out of the pit stall, I'm just getting to my lights in my hand. I pulled twice, and when I went to the end of pit road, I didn't turn because I want to get to the yellow line, and I needed to just turn the wheel. It's really simple. So
Chastain sounds pissed. Chastain sounds pissed right now.
It's when you watch and you learn and you study for half your life to get here and to fail is a terrible feeling right now. And I will wake up tomorrow and go right back to work. That doesn't make it any better for our partners and for all of my teammates that are really upset with me right now. The 11's mad. I'm sure I would be too. He got by me clean and was giving me room, and I got by me clean and I wiped him out. So just have to wake up tomorrow and go back to work.
Ross Chastain eliminated.
Ish.
Right on the flip side of that, Joe Logano advances. So in that final 2 laps, did you realize how close it was between you and Ross Chastain? Yeah, everyone was telling me how close it was going to be there.
Yeah, but you're still not making the championship 4, Mickey Logano. You're still not making the championship 4. Just watch. Just watch.
Three-stop in the end there, kind of an audible there at the end, just our ball up was a little bit too much. So making that call there at the end was ultimately what kept us there in the game with just a few left. So there's a chip for us from the team. Wish I was a little faster, but overall, I could be more proud of the team, and we still got a shot. Serious draw here at the roll.
Wow.
Serious drama, serious emotion. And all eyes on the round of 8. SVG wins.
Yep. But back with the winner, SVG. 5th road course win in a row. But most of the talk is what Chastain literally Hail Marying it into the final chicane, but fails to make the next round. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, that's Charlotte Roval for you guys. Not much to say about the Charlotte Roval for this race. It's mainly due to strategy calls and another dominant win by SVG. That's all I can say. 5th road course win in a row, 1 win away from tying Jeff Gordon in consecutive wins in a row with 6. He's 1 win away from tying Jeff Gordon's record. But man, most of the talk, got to give it to Ross Chastain, doing everything in his power to try to advance, but just didn't have enough tire to advance into the next round. And he literally tried to do like a Hail Mary type, kind of like Jimmie Johnson 2018 when he tried to go for the win but took out Truex in the process. Chastain tried to do that, but this time he took himself out. Same thing that Jimmie Johnson did to Truex. He takes out Hamlin, but takes himself out and tries to backwards across the start-finish line. But it was too late from that point. But it was too late at that point. He got passed by Alex Bowman and Logano. And with that, Logano is into the next round. Oh my gosh. Hope this doesn't mean that Logano Mickey Mouses his way into the next run into the championship race. I hope that's not the case, but we'll just have to wait and see. But again, that's what the postseason encourages nowadays. Now, granted, there is talk of them possibly going back to full season points format or revised portion of this postseason, maybe 2004 to 06, or getting rid of the postseason entirely. But still, again, this is what the postseason encourages nowadays. Drivers with racing with no respect, Hail Mary moves, and just whatever you want to call it. But I guess that's it for Charlotte Roval. The round of 8 is set. Hamlin, Blaney, Larson, Byron, Bell, Briscoe, Elliott, and Logano. Man. Now we just have to wait and see what the round of 8 has to offer us. Oh boy, what does Hamlin have to say?
I'll be honest with you. I didn't know if I was racing for 10th or 30th. I didn't know anything about anything on that last run. I wasn't very good. I know that.
Who cares what Hamlin has to say? But anyways, on to Las Vegas next week, and gotta give an attaboy for Chastain doing everything he could, but just didn't come to fruition. But my only hope for the round of 8 is that Mickey Logano is eliminated in the round of 8, because I do not want him Mickey Mousing his way into the championship 4. That's my only hope. But we'll just have to wait after 3 weeks and wait and find out. But as of right now, congrats to SVG going 5 in a row, 1 win away from tying Jeff Gordon's record. And I'll catch you guys next week up for Las Vegas. That's all I can say. Not much else I can say at this point. So until then, it's been your boy, Cito Brown. You all have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll catch you guys next Sunday for live reactions from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more live streaming content like this. That's all I can say. Not much else I can say about this. What else do you want? But until then, peace out, y'all.